Oh, there you are, sweet baby angel, and here I am for more trash, mess, and drama from Love is Blind. Love is Blind. Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and welcome to Wilko Rehashed. Before we get to 2024, I want to make sure that we have 24,000 sweet baby angel subs committed to this channel. So make sure you subscribe and share these videos in any of the groups or threads that you chat. If you think someone's going to enjoy it, I would love for you to share it, especially because the algorithm needs to figure out that we don't just do maths, batch, and Love Island. We're definitely doing Love is Blind because it's so good. You can also get exclusives and support the channel at rehashed.com.au. There are some links below, even to join our free community. We're about to get into episode 5, and we were left on what could be described as disgusting behavior from Micah and Kwame, basically pretending that they don't have partners, they just have eyes for each other. And the little pool party isn't finished. No, we've still got to go to dinner together. Micah, sure, she doesn't want him, but she wants him. Does that make sense? She wants to win him, and then she got him, you know? At least just to string him along. Also, Jacqueline, if somebody, let's say, crazy talk, Tiff wasn't asleep, and she was holding Marshall's hand and they were laughing and he was looking at her the way that Kwame was looking at Micah, you would be so pissed.
Irina hates her man. I know it. But I feel like he's like on a different planet. Bliss dodged a bullet. I feel like that too. Yeah. I wouldn't hire him as my lawyer. Immediately prison.
I do love that Tiff's not getting involved in the Mean Girls, and we always thought that we needed a third Heather. So it turns out we've got one. So Jacquelina's in there, Micah and Irina. What a perfect little bunch. And I think Micah is still the leader. Is Tiff awake? I know her eyes are open and she's smiling, but is she awake or is she really ready for another comfy lounge nap? Zach does seem a little bit odd, but there's nothing wrong with being a bit weird. We love weirdos. What they're overlooking here is that Irina is poison.
I know that I love her, and I know that I could actually see myself marrying her, but that's only if she's willing to put in the effort. I haven't seen that.
You love her and you could see yourself marrying her? She doesn't even want to touch your pinky, and that isn't a euphemism. And I don't think you should be talking to Paul III about your feelings for Irina, because there's something that says to me that he's a little bit interested.
My cool nose trick, did I ever show you? Want to see it?
Oh, you can move it just a little bit?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
It's cute. I was gonna
Oh my God, this is so disrespectful.
And how you look?
Yeah.
I think you're really cute. I think you're exactly my type, yeah.
Really?
I think it's sexy. Like in a good way, yeah.
No,
I love it sometimes when I'm right. And when I say sometimes, I mean all the time. It doesn't happen often, but when I am right, I'm going to soak it up. And I was right about Paul III. He plays this little oh, I'm a nerd and I'm so shy and I'm awkward and dorky and I really don't know that I'm attractive and I don't get it. And then he goes fishing for that validation, knowing full well that he's going to get an answer from Irina because he can also tell that she's infatuated with him. Is this normally how it works? Like the couples really do go on a flirt fest with the other partners? Like, are we all going to chuck keys in a bowl at some stage? There is no other reason for you to ask the question, like, where do I fall? Like, where do I fall? Like, how hot am I in comparison to everybody else here? You know, especially Zach, the guy that you're currently engaged to. Oh.
Why did you have to talk to her like that exact moment?
Look, I had to talk to her. I had to
Sure, talk to her.
I did not feel right about what was said. I'm not gonna let that ride.
Why didn't you just address it in the moment? Hey, not cool. I didn't propose to you.
Because
we're cool and we're chilling, we're flat. Don't say that shit. You have to think about how the actions are affecting not only you, but me.
It wasn't my intention to belittle anything about what we have. You have to know that there's serious reason and intent behind what I'm doing.
No, it should never happen.
Well, I'm obsessed with Chelsea. She's right. That shit shouldn't happen. Kwame, there is no excuse. She said something mean to you, so you thought that you would hold her hand and hug her? No, no. There is a way for you to get closure without having what happened. That wasn't closure. That was opening something back up. And I love how he's like, well, even if you find this disrespectful, you got to know that I'm doing it for a reason. Yeah, the reason is you want Micah. I love Ice Cold Chelsea. She's with it.
I knew this was about to happen.
What do you mean you knew this was about to happen?
I just knew this was going to happen.
What do you mean?
We all knew
I
it.
knew it. Like the way you guys ended, you stormed out.
We were in it for days. And you know what that feels like. Like, how the fuck do you do that? We had no closure.
Did you feel like you got closure tonight with her?
Not fully, but enough.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
Not fully? What would have been fully? Making out with her?
I'm telling you, I got what I needed. I'm good. I am good exactly where I'm at.
Not fully. I think you're onto something, Chelsea. Yeah, full closure for him would be like, you know that wrecking ball that apparently hit you up this morning? Maybe that's what he means by closure. Kwame, this isn't closure. This is you with your Ziploc bag just going, I'm just going to open this up again. I'm going to open this little Ziploc bag up and I'm just going to go, oh, look who's in there. It's Micah. And I'm in love with her still. Did you get what you needed? Oh, not fully. Wrong answer, dickhead. You're trying to make Chelsea seem like this was a good thing that had happened. It wasn't for Chelsea, and it's not going to be going forward.
Would you have rather been with her?
No, not for a second.
Yes.
I'm
he
right
looked
where I
away.
need to be. Like, right where I need to be. And I don't doubt that for a moment. I can guarantee you that I would not have even marginally as good a connection.
Then let it go. Let it fucking go, Kwame.
Well, he can't, Chelsea, because he's in love with her. And he likes you, and you're convenient because you got him to Mexico, but he doesn't like you like that. He likes you more than Irina likes Zach, but that's a real low bar. Can anyone else see that Kwame is just a really bad liar? No, I'm right where I need to be. I'm right where I need to be. This is exactly what I don't even have a good connection with her. I don't have a good connection with her at all. No, we didn't hold hands and look deeply into each other's eyes at the pool party for a long time. No. Chelsea, run!
Zach is a weirdo and Irina's Irina, the peasant. I don't mean
peasant?
like old English peasantry type. I mean, someone who's just a weirdo, someone who just does dumb shit for no reason. I don't like that. That's just not how I roll. That's not my steez.
I don't like you. That's not what peasant means. Jacqueline is also coming across as a dickhead, so that's fun. I'm not here to stick up for Irina. She is definitely not a good person, but there is nothing wrong with being a bit of a weirdo. Stop. Everyone doesn't have to act the way that you act. Everyone doesn't have to be what your version of normal is. The only thing that you can do is go, is this person a good person or a bad person? Are they a good person? Great. And you carrying on like that, Jacqueline, in your little judgy ways, says to me that you're just not a good person. Peasant. Peasant apparently means weirdo, because everything you do, Jacqueline, seems definitely sane and normal.
Brett and I have taken our intimacy to the next level. Yes, we have. And it was good having flashbacks.
All the girls loved you.
I mean, all the guys
It
made
is
a point
too.
to say to me, like, yo, she's great. Y'all together is, like, perfect.
Oh, not again. There's always one relationship in these shows, and it's good. It's good that they're matched up for good reasons and it works out, and but I can't. You're perfect. Oh my God. Everyone says you're perfect for me. And oh my God. Oh my God. You're perfect. Did I say you're perfect? Because you're fucking perfect. Do you think someone's going to use that? Just that snippet as like a positive affirmation thing on TikTok? Just me looking at the camera saying that you're perfect. I'll do it. I'll do an 8-hour video of that if you want.
You know, I woke up this morning feeling not so great about last night.
Good.
Feeling like I could have done a lot better in that situation. I'm sorry about anything
Understatement.
that went down, and if it made you feel any way, deprioritized in that situation. I should have communicated with you first, and then worked out any other problems that I had.
I'm feeling really peaceful about it. I forgave you.
I'm ready to move on from that.
There was a moment when I looked into his eyes and I truly saw forever.
Oh, Chelsea, I love you. You might see forever in his eyes, but his eyes are not projecting that. I'm so sozy. You're seeing the wrong thing. It's good that Kwame apologized and had seen that that was really shitty behavior. That's great. I think he's going to repeat that behavior at some stage. It's just going to happen. He can't help it. He's infatuated with Micah, and you can see it in his eyes. You see forever Chelsea. I see infatuation with somebody else. I love that Chelsea is like quick to forgive too. I think it's a good thing as a human to be like, you know what? I'm going to move past this. I'm going to take your word as gospel and that it's the truth. The problem is, I think Kwame's the kind of guy who will use that to his advantage in a relationship.
I just felt kind of bad because I was like kind of closed off to you.
I really do
Kinda.
love you. I feel like I can't get you to invest. Genuinely, what I want to have a family. I want to have a wife who's going to support my vision for what I want to do, and I want to be there to support her in her dreams. And I still see you as someone who I could do that with. You know, it takes two people for a relationship to work.
Keep talking, I can hear you.
Firstly, Irina, you feel like you've been kind of closed off? Understatement of 2023. Zach is sitting there just going, these are all the things that I want, okay? Do you want them too? What about it? And then your instinct is to cover your ears with pillows.
Zach, could you, keep it down? I'm trying to enjoy my Mexican fiesta holiday, and you're really ruining this for me. What kind of vacation is this? You constantly trying to love on me. Blah.
Are you in? Is this something you want?
No.
If you don't find me physically attractive, if I'm not your type, and you don't think we're going to be able to get over that, then I don't think we should go forward any further.
Good.
You just got to be real with yourself.
Yes.
If you think that there's something that we can get over, I'm willing to go forward with that. I've got to see that you're actually all in on this. I'm not going to chase after you.
You're not?
I know that, I know that's what you want.
No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You want to be chased, but you always want to swat him away like he's a little weirdo fly. Oh, this fly's not like the other ones. Sorry, I should use Jacquelina's term, peasant fly. Even the way that she is not taking this conversation seriously is gross. I get it. You're not into him, so just say it. Because I don't even know if it's just an ick that she feels from Zach. I think she's repulsed by him. I don't think she wants to be anywhere near him. She wanted him to sleep outside. And in that moment, she still doesn't give any clarity as to where she stands. And Zach should just pack his shit and leave. The Mexican fiesta holiday is over.
I'm pretty sure they're squashed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're squashed.
Why are you pretty sure?
Because that's what he told me.
You need to be certain.
Girl, I will keep one eye open.
I made it very clear last night. Disrespect me again, we have a problem.
Yeah.
You can have the world with me, or you can throw it all away. What do you want to do?
Again, I love this Chelsea energy. Chelsea seems like the type of person where she's learnt from her past mistakes, you know, like she's devalued herself before for those pesky menses, and she's not doing that again. I don't care how many abs you have, Kwame.
I think Micah is a grown bitch.
I don't need it.
When she's not hanging with they're not freaking front.
And Frack is here. I thought we were having a pool party.
Hi.
So now we're blaming Irina for Micah being a bit shit. Jacquelina's like, you know what? She's actually not that bad. When the peasants around, she's terrible. Oh, frickin' Frack. I wish frickin' Frack had frickin' fuck off. No, we don't. We need the trash, mess, and drama, and they're definitely delivering.
Would you, if you had the chance, explore things with Bliss?
I don't know.
I know it's a tough question, but I feel like it's...
Here's the thought I have with Bliss. She deserves someone who chooses her.
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. Damn, dude, that's really respectable. I respect that.
And you know what? I based my decision off of my gut and what my heart was saying.
Yeah.
And maybe I made the wrong decision.
I cannot help
No,
but
maybe in it.
continue to look back to question
Me too.
my choice with
Me
Amber.
too.
You know?
I know.
Oh, yeah, I can believe I forgot about Amber. What a shame that she is also not in Mexico. That's very interesting that Paul III would be talking about how he keeps looking back at the decision he could have made with Amber, because we haven't seen him be so upset with the way that Micah and Kwame were interacting. Now, he may not have seen it. He probably did. Or it just didn't make the edit. But I think Paul has made the incorrect choice. And Zach, shut up. You knew you were making the wrong decision. Deep down in your brain, you knew that you were picking the one that was going to explode and not work out. And you're right. Bliss is too good for you now. Bye-bye.
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
Oh, this is too much.
I feel like there's like weird tension with Chelsea.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like feel like it's weird. Like weird overcompensation going on.
I love your style, baby.
Ooh, this relationship has moved into its performative era. And he's basically just humping her as they walk around the pool with people watching on. Oh, that's so hot. Oh, hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Yeah, Kwame's doing it to show Chelsea that he's interested, but I don't know, maybe it's working on her. And he's also trying to show you, Micah, that you can't get to him. And he doesn't have feelings for you anymore, but he does.
I was so shocked at how triggered he got from it. And I think that like it was like a misunderstanding of the severity of how like upsetting that was.
Oh, hello.
And we're about to get
The show.
Storm just wanted to come in and say, no, you guys cannot have this conversation right now.
Yeah, the producers called up, do you call God directly or Mother Nature? Either one of them don't answer my calls. Hey, Mother Ann. Yeah, so we're going to need a storm because we can't have Chelsea and Micah talking right now. We don't want them to resolve anything. I also love that Micah was so shocked at how triggered Kwame got from it when she said a really mean thing that she knew was absolutely going to trigger him. So Micah is talking to Paul III, which is one of the few conversations that I've seen them have in this episode, but she's talking to her fiancé, and she is defending Irina and basically making Zach seem like he's the bad guy in this. So whatever Paul III is saying is crazy talk.
How does that put Bliss into the picture?
I just understand that mindset of wondering if you made the right choice. He genuinely does love her. I think from what I was hearing from Zach today, like if they don't kind of get on the same page tonight, like it won't continue.
Like he's gonna end it. I don't understand why he thinks he like has this
That's just what I
big
heard
car.
from him. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Oh my God, you're so blind to how awful she is. And really, it like takes one to know one, so you should know. What, she could end it. Irina could end it. He's opening the door to say, hey, if you want to like step back through the circle and pretend that we never did this, great. Micah seems to think that, Irina is this incredible human. She's Megan Fox. And if anyone was going to dump anyone, Megan Fox would be dumping Zach.
I just wanted to let you know on the plane ride home tomorrow, if we get the chance, like I don't think we should sit together and just have our space. I feel like we're only gonna end up like resenting ourselves. This is supposed to be like our honeymoon phase.
It's been horrible.
If I could name my favorite,
It's been fucking horrible.
So bad to say, but it has. Me talking to Paul for 5 minutes, I was so inspired, and it's like, why haven't I had one of these conversations with Zach?
Yeah, I think we're on the same page. I think we should call it. I don't think it's gonna work out.
Okay. And it sucks. I do think like you're really.
I think we can be good
I'm not
friends.
done talking. I still know that like you were one of the best people that I met. I just hope you know, like, I don't have any regrets.
Yeah, I think logically that doesn't make any sense at all. You wanna know what my theory is?
I don't know if I care about his theory, but anyway. So she started it softly with, hey, so maybe we'll just won't sit next to each other on the plane and then we'll never see each other again. But let's start with just not sitting next to each other on the plane and then we'll never see each other again. Irina, you're wild. I don't understand how you can sit there and say that you had this incredible conversation with Paul III, but your whole thing with Zach was just conversations before this. So that's what you had solid, right? You had the conversation thing down. You could laugh, you could spend time with each other. You know, in those 10 hours in the pods, you knew that this was going to be your person. How does that change so much so that just by looking at him, you don't want to have any conversations with him? But looking at Paul, well, you definitely want to have conversations with him. And it all goes back to you are just as shallow as a bunch of people, even though you claim to be a higher person who's not in it for looks.
I'm literally treating you so poorly. Like, I won't even like look at you, like touch you. You talk to me and I literally look away. Like, I'm a complete jerk to you. You don't deserve that. Honestly, I think about Bliss. I think about like, fuck, like I hope you get a chance to see her when you get back to Seattle. I'm so glad that we did try. And
Yeah, I don't know how hard you tried, but
She didn't try at all. She saw you. She was not interested. She is looks driven. And it's good that it took her all the time in the pods and then the opening of the circle doors to figure that out. And now she's hoping that he gets a chance with Bliss. Oh, God. Well, at least she can see that she's just been a terrible person. So, you know, good on you, Irina. Sure, why not?
And then a hero comes
I know. Thank goodness she finally figured it out.
Sleeping in this bed with you.
Okay, really? Shut up.
Yeah,
Do
it's
not be
been-
so fucking dramatic.
It's been horrible. I mean, we
Yeah.
both lay on the opposite side of the bed.
And I started to like it.
Well, this is funny. It's a funny turn of events. They're being really brutally honest and must be awful to be in, but maybe kind of freeing. Zach hated that they were on opposite sides of the beds, and that's when Irina just really started to like it. The bigger that pillow wall got, the better she felt. I don't think I've ever seen such a huge turnaround in somebody. She was all in. She was yes, yes, yes. It doesn't matter what you look like, yes. And then instantly off. Nah, not interested. Where's Bliss? Get Bliss back in here and she can deal with him.
I was gonna leave you on day 3, but I thought that'd be fucked up.
Well, I was gonna leave you after I saw you.
That's how it goes.
I don't know. What do you feel about Bliss?
Honestly, I was thinking about her the whole time we were together.
I
Like-
thought about someone else too.
I'm sure. He's with your best friend.
I know, but the one that got away, you know?
Should have picked Paul.
Oh, this brutal honesty is so much fun. Zach was going to leave on day 3, and Irina was like, well, I can raise you that. As soon as those circle doors opened, I was ready to say no. And you probably should have, but I'm glad you didn't for the trash, mess, and drama. And it seems so obvious that Irina is into Paul. And that's so awkward because, as Zach said, your best TV friend in this experiment, they do call it an experiment, her best friend is with Paul. So I still think we've got some juicy times. She says the one that got away, but I don't know if she's ready to let go.
And like, I thought about him a lot in our conversations. And then seeing him yesterday, I literally could not sleep like all night. I really like him.
You're just gonna be breaking up all the relationships. Here comes Irina.
Is Paul the third really the reason you couldn't sleep, or is it because maybe a part of Zach touched you in the middle of the night?
Irina and Zach could be doing the best in the world.
And we don't know.
And we wouldn't
They're
know.
not.
You think they are, though?
No. Hey, I like him. Can we talk about Irina instead? I like Zach, okay?
What about Micah and Paul?
I don't know. Actually don't know. I want to get more time talking to Paul. I've talked to Micah longer than I've talked to Paul since we've gotten to Mexico.
We know.
Don't do that.
Oh, a little bit of the real Kwame come out. Don't do that. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have done what you did. So if Chelsea wants to do a little microaggression and joke about it, then she can. They can sit there and justify that all these other couples might be having problems, but that doesn't mean that you guys are meant to be together. Oh, everyone else is having problems. It's fine. It's not, because Kwame is infatuated with Micah. And that's not going away. No.
Zach?
Hey.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Me too. How are you?
Good.
She actually came.
Well, I made the wrong choice. You know I did, and I do too.
No, show me more. No, is that it? No. Oh, no, no. Oh, well, thank goodness the other episodes are about to drop. Sweet Baby Angel, thank you so much for demanding, I was going to say recommending, but no, for the last couple of years you've been demanding that I follow Love is Blind, and here I am doing it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, commenting below with all of your thoughts, feelings, concerns. I love reading them. I try to respond to as many as I can. It really does feed the algorithm, and share it. If you're in a group for Love is Blind, if you're infatuated with it, share it, watch all the way through. All these things really help me continuing to follow all these other trashy reality shows for that trash, mess, and drama that we love so much. I will see you for the next 3 episodes in a day or so.